Hey Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to Tell It How It Is Tarot. We're going to look into your love life for what's happening between you and the person on your mind for December 2020. We're going to take a look at their energy, your energy, the current situation that's going to be transpiring between the two of you, how they feel, what they think, the outcome for you guys for December, give or take a couple weeks past December, some advice for you. Then we're going to pull a card to tell you what's coming towards you or what you need to know anywhere from now to the near future, anywhere from now to the next 3 months. Then we're going to pull some cards from the Twin Flame deck. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically like if your person could say anything to you, what would they say to you? If you guys are new to my channel, I actually used to be on YouTube. I'm a full-time tarot reader in my professional life. I've been doing tarot for 16 years now. I had a lot of tower moments. I got off of YouTube. So now I'm back. If you guys want to help support this new channel, hit that like and subscribe button. For those of you guys who have stayed with me, and you know, last month I told you guys how I revealed how I was going through some health issues, how I was diagnosed with cancer, and I'm going through all that. And I told you guys that because I didn't want you guys to not understand why I was not being completely reliable on YouTube right now. I didn't want you guys to think that you guys weren't important to me or that I forgot about you guys. Or that I didn't take it seriously. I just wanted to inform you guys. And the amount of support and love that I got back from all of you guys was astounding, overwhelming. I could not believe it. Like, I've literally never been so touched emotionally. And a lot of you guys reached out to me on email, and if I have not gotten back to you yet, I'm not ignoring you. I just haven't gotten through all of them yet. And I'm just overwhelmed with, like, totally blessed with you guys. You guys really give me the strength to, keep going and, make it through. And I'm just, completely emotional about it. In the meantime, we are going to get right into it. I shuffle and premeditate the cards ahead of time to save you guys all that juju jazz. So we're going to start pulling them. We're going to do clarifiers. We're going to get into it. Don't get hooked up on the gender of the cards, guys. Also, the energy can always be vice versa. For those cross watchers, it's not going to resonate every time. Sometimes it's going to be your story. Sometimes it's not. Okay. If it's not this time, maybe it was last time, or it will be next time. Can't possibly resonate with everyone every single time, right? Okay, so we are going to get into it. Let's go. Okay, Virgo, we're going to clarify, but for your partner's energy for the month of December, at least right now, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, so let me clarify this. Oh, okay. It's exactly what I thought. Okay, so I clarified it by the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands upright, okay, with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Virgo, I don't know if this is a new connection or somebody you've been dealing with for a while, but maybe they're a little fickle, maybe they're on and off. This person keeps looking back to the past. There's a connection that still affects them. Not to say that they still have feelings for this person, but in one way or another, this connection traumatized them in a certain way. It is possible that they still mourn over this person. It's still possible that they look and wonder what if situations would have occurred differently. A lot of times people get out of relationships and they jump into another one too soon. What ends up happening is, as problems start arising in the new relationship, people tend to look back on the old relationship and they start realizing things that they should have realized while they were in that relationship, like what they did wrong, what they could have done better, things like that. Starting to see things for how they really were in the past relationship, but now they're already involved with someone else. But one way or another, this person is hooked on the past, and sometimes I think they think about revisiting it we got the Eight of Cups in reverse, which talks about wanting to go back to a situation that you probably should just leave alone. Not even necessarily should leave alone. Sometimes Eight of Cups in reverse is a feeling of unfinished business. And I would say that this is, it could be with you. So if this is someone you were in the long-term relationship with, this absolutely could be your person considering coming back to you. But what makes me think that they're kind of stuck on the past right now is the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, which both represent another change in course, a path. And with the Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles is more like juggling, whereas Two of Wands is more like, could a lot of times represent two different people, okay? You know, and I feel like that this person in their mind, at least, maybe not physically, but in their mind, I feel like is juggling the idea of two different people in their mind. And to me, it represents somebody that they've already had a connection with because of the Eight of Cups in reverse, that going back to something. So it's got to be a past situation. Now, if you know for a fact that this is your person and it's not a past person, this could just be a situation that affected them enough in the past, that traumatized them to where they are not moving forward with you because of it, okay? Your energy is the Hangman for the month of December with this connection. So to me, it feels like that you are making sacrifices for this connection that you probably shouldn't be making. You could be feeling like you are continuously trying to make someone happy or put in effort and you're not getting anything in return. So we're going to clarify this. Tell me more about this Hangman in reverse. Queen of Swords upright, which could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is telling me that if sometimes you might be catching yourself feeling a little suspicious of this person or feeling insecure or having thoughts, and maybe they tell you you're being paranoid or you're being crazy or anything like that. Maybe they don't say it to you. Maybe you're not even in connection with this person. But if you try to talk yourself back to reality by saying, you know what, it's all in my head, I'm being crazy, or I'm overthinking things because of my emotions, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. With this Queen of Swords here, which, you know, is the swords, which is the sign of thoughts, intellectual communication, and then the Eight of Swords reversed, this is telling me that your fears are actually justified. You have a reason to feel the way that you're feeling. And technically, if something feels off to you, it probably is. It's probably not all in your head. I know sometimes we can take our thoughts and think the worst. Sometimes we actually think the worst because it is that situation at play, okay? If you do feel like this is one-sided, if you do feel like you're putting in way more than you're getting, if you do feel like the feelings are not equal, if you do feel like that this person is not being completely honest or open with you, or they're hiding things, or they're doing things they shouldn't be doing, it's telling me it's not all in your head. If the Eight of Swords was upright, I would say that you could be creating your own fears. You could be creating your own anxiety. You're kind of blind to what's going on around you, but it's in reverse, and it's telling me that this is kind of actually justified. Like, there is a reason why you feel this way, that you're not off the money with this. You're not off the marker with this, okay? If something is too good to be true, chances are it is. That I'm a huge fan of that saying, because I do believe that. Actually seen this really cool thing earlier, and it's in a knight in shining armor is not like knight in shining armors are someone who's never had their heart affected and hurt before, which is true. And what I took by that is you can't possibly be this Prince Charming if you've ever really gone through anything, because once people get hurt in life, or once things start happening to us, we're not as innocent anymore. We're affected. Whether we were, no matter what side of the coin we flipped on, whether we were the victim of a situation or the perpetrator, no matter what, we have darkness in us now. We have pain, we have hurt, we see things differently. Or say you were the cheater or the player, you have habits, you have things that make you, knight in shining armors don't exist, because if they do exist, that means they haven't had a hard dose of reality yet, which means that you don't even know who they really are yet until they face that pain, until they go through that hurt, until you going through really real situations in life is what brings the real character out of somebody. It brings your true colors, okay? So, you can look great on the outside, but that's because nobody pissed you off yet. But as soon as someone sees you pissed off, how you handle that is who you really are. So this knight in shining armor complex, it's because you're only a knight in shining armor because no one pissed you off yet. So you look great. But if things are too good to be true, chances are they are. So if you're trying to hope for the best with someone, but something's off, chances are it's off, okay? Now, the mutual situation that's occurring between you and this person throughout the month of December, give or take a couple weeks before December or after December, is the Empress energy, okay? Which I like. So I'm going to clarify. Now, mutual, it could be you, it could be them, it could be both of you. Last shuffle. Okay. Okay. Clarify by the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So we could be, again, more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. But there could be some codependency issues, and I don't know if it's on each other or it's on habits in life, or if it's just on the need to have a relationship or to have that affection or to not want to deal with the pain alone. Again, this could be you, this could be them. But in general, I feel like the Empress is telling me that there are things around you or them or both of you that does create abundance in your life. You could even just be really focused on your children if you have them. It is the holiday season. It could be, even just getting away from the world and playing a board game or decorating the Christmas tree or lighting the candles on your Hanukkah or whatever you practice during your holiday season. Kwanzaa, any of that, okay? You could be just really finding the joy in those little moments, whether it's checking out lights or decorations or anything. And I feel like that's something on a personal level between both of you. As far as your connection, though, I feel like you two are finding contentment and abundance in your own lives. I don't really see you two really making it work. If you guys are in contact with each other, continue to try to make this work. I see throughout the month of December that the abundance is not so much going to be with each other, but so much as being with the fact that there's a codependency issue here. One of you is using each other for a crutch, an emotional leg. You might just be really eager to have a connection just stick. You might have dated a lot and you're just so tired of it and you just want something to work. This person might be using this relationship more like a rebound, an emotional crutch, something they dove into before they were ready to. And they're kind of looking back at the past because they're kind of mourning the past. They're kind of thinking about the past, but they're also not willing to let you go, because if they let you go, they know that they're going to be in this emotional train wreck, right? They don't want to sit alone with their feelings. So that could be what this is. For a small token of you, I would be very careful because of this attachment between you two. You guys might accidentally either get someone pregnant or get pregnant between the two of you. And that's going to cause a lot of bad turmoil and issues, because I feel like a person here doesn't want to support that. Someone here is not going to want to support having a child with you. You might not want to have a child with them. And there might be a lot of aggression, a lot of bad mouthing, a lot of talking down to you to try to make sure that this, goes away, so to speak. They don't want nothing to do with this, or maybe that's you. You don't want nothing to do with this. Now, that is only a small storyline for very small of you. I'm going to say the other one is the main one, but I did have to put that message out there because for the few of you that I would be very careful about getting pregnant with someone or getting someone pregnant that you're on the rocks with, If you guys keep coming back together for sexual relations, telling you right now is not the time to trap someone or get someone trapped or to have a situation that was not intentional happen, especially when there's a process of a separation happening. That's the worst time to get pregnant or get someone pregnant, okay? So how they feel about you for the month of December. No, feelings change, guys. Sorry. I always crack my neck. It's from sitting all the time. It's actually horrible. I would much rather be doing physical labor like I used to. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? I feel like that this person didn't get what they expected from this relationship, or they didn't get what they were hoping for. They had certain expectations of this connection. They had certain expectations of you. And I feel like in their mind, they didn't get... I do feel like that this person probably jumped into a connection with you before they were ready. No matter, even if they were split up with their partner for a year or two before you, I have seen men and women stay in contact actively with their ex until they date someone else. And they tell the new person, oh, I've been single for 2 years. What they don't know is that they were just telling their ex how much they loved them 2 weeks before that. And their ex turned them down and they jumped into a relationship when they were still mourning their ex. So regardless of the time frame that they were single before they met you or not, I feel like that this person in some way or another is stuck on their past. Whether you're aware of that or not, I don't know. If they've talked about their ex a lot or they've completely been emotional type box and never spoke about their ex, and it was like a serious relationship, that they had something long-term before you, I'm telling you, something there is something there. And I feel like because this person jumped in it with you, they jumped into this connection as an emotional crutch. And they wanted this relationship to fix their entire life, their entire view on love, their connection, their feelings. And I've seen people stick with rebounds for 2 years sometimes, a long time. I've seen people just stick with rebounds and never really be emotionally content enough to where they can get on with their days, but never fulfilled. And I feel like that this person had expectations of you. This very well could just be a new person that you started dating a few weeks, months ago, Virgo, because for this to have been a long-term person, this seems weird energy. Okay, I'm going to state that right now. But I feel like that they had expectations that you were not meeting. I believe that they wanted you to provide them this grand beauty of life and be perfect, which is impossible, right? And let me clarify. But regardless, this person right now feels like that this relationship is lacking something that they were looking for. Whether that's financial or anything like that, maybe they make more money and they're realizing that they would have to support you more and maybe they don't want to. Maybe they wanted someone on an equal playing field with them financially, or they wanted someone to take care of them. Could be anything like that, Oh, hold on. I really dropped this card. Oh. I'm wearing my sweatpants, by the way. I am. All right. That one went under the table. Okay, so let's clarify this 10 of Pentacles. The moon, ooh, upright with Pisces energy, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Yeah, you're not seeing something here, Virgo. There was an illusion here. I do feel like that this person, you know, when you're getting to know someone and they look really good, whether they met you online or they met you in person, everyone looks really great in the beginning, right? I've had men I know that literally left their long-term partners to date a new woman, and they claimed that this woman was amazing. She was a unicorn. They were nothing. They thought, oh, this woman is the best thing that's ever happened. The problem is that was a rebound, and the man was unaware of it. He was infatuated with the new woman. Within 3 months, this man said that this woman, who he claimed was a unicorn at first, and he was madly in love with, within 3 months, he claimed that this woman was a nightmare. The craziest woman he had ever met. She was nothing like he thought he was. I mean, and that's the thing. When we meet people, we have expectations that we create in our head of who they're going to be, right? And who they really are. And some people have attachment issues to where they get attached to this person as they're getting to know them. So what attracts us is the rose-colored goggles, right? And then we end up staying with people that we would not have signed up to date if we knew who they really were. But people with attachment issues tend to hold on to these people way longer than they should, even though they're not really making you happy, even though they're not who you signed up to date for, even if, because of the attachment, because it's like at this point, well, now I'm just attached to you. Now I feel like I love you and I care about you just because you've been in my life this long and I have memories with you and I had these expectations that I'm having a hard time detaching from, and, you know, things like that happened. And I feel like this person had, you know, and not everyone's Virgo. This person might just be really messed up. I'm not, this doesn't have to be you at all. In fact, I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think that this person just has baggage from the past. And if they didn't deal with it before jumping into it with you, then this makes them an extremely selfish person. Possibly even a cheater and a player at the same time. Okay? You know, for all we know, they jumped into a rebound to make their ex jealous. And if they got entangled with you, you know, and they were really selling it to you, and they were this knight in shining armor, you know, at first, and then, you know, but I think what happened is that they started to realize things about themselves in this past connection, and it started bringing their mind to the past. You started doing little things that reminded them of their past person, or maybe you experienced something with them. You had a favorite meal or anything like that, any little thing that triggered the past. And I think they're looking like, I might have screwed that up. Maybe this person, maybe the Virgo is a really nice, sweet person. Maybe they're too good for me. But regardless, this person feels like they had expectations of this relationship and it didn't. They feel like they were under an illusion that this had way more potential than it did. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that they don't see long-term potential in this connection. Whether you had a long-term connection or not, this person at this point in time does not feel like that this connection can continue to go to the distance. For whatever reason, it's because they expected something and then that was not delivered. Now, if you were with this person for a really long time, you're going to know the problems that happened in your relationship that transpired that might have disappointed this person. I can only tell you what the cards are. I don't know you personally. So I have to find a way to explain this that can generally reach you to get the message to you. But you know your own personal life, so you're going to know how that resonates. How they think about you and the connection during this month of December is the Three of Pentacles. Generally, I feel like deep down inside, this person might know that if they put the actual effort in, they could make it work with you. But I feel like that this person might be thinking that it's going to take too much effort that they're not willing to put in. Virgo, honestly, it just sounds like to me that you're just way better off without this person, to be honest. And if this person is like this, maybe their past person is also better off without them. I feel like that this is someone who should just stay single and handle their shit. Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Man, could these cards be telling me? Oh, man, it's, Ten of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Seven of Swords upright. Yeah, this person I feel like is definitely hooked on somebody that they had a long-term relationship with, possibly even another family with. Maybe they were married, maybe they had kids, maybe they had pets together, or maybe that was just they were in a relationship where they were going to marry this person. They were going to be with this person a long time. Maybe, regardless, their mind is somewhere else, and it's definitely on this past person. And I think that they were trying to be sneaky and they were trying to get away with things. I think that they were trying to actually purposely make you fall in love with them, Virgo, just so they could feel better about themselves, just so they could feel like they were desirable, that they had ego. I feel like that this person totally put on a mask for you this entire time. I feel like that they pretended to be this knight in shining armor, and they're nothing like a knight in shining armor would be. I feel like they have a lot of secrets that they're not hiding from you. And I do feel like that they are possibly wanting to put that team effort into someone else. Even if it's not a past person, they might know that they can't get back to past, but they might just see you as just like, it's not with you either. This person I feel like is a very sneaky person. I feel like they can't be trusted, and I definitely feel like they're in it for themselves. This person is desperately trying to find happiness in life. I feel like that this person is really not happy with themselves internally, how their life has turned out, who they are as a person. I don't even know if they understand why they do what they do, or if they even recognize that they self-sabotage themselves. And if they do recognize it, it's like they still do it for some reason because they don't know how to change it. I feel like that this person just hopes that somebody's going to drop a golden egg into their lap and they won't have to do anything to keep it or to work for it. This person is very unique that you're dealing with, Virgo, and I feel like that they're chasing happiness, and I feel like they're doing it in all the wrong places. The outcome for you guys for the month of December, could even go into January a little bit, is the Temperance. So this is positive because the Temperance comes after a huge storm. So if we're talking the end of December, it looks like you're going to go through all this muck. And then you're going to start finding some kind of balance, right? Things are going to start balancing themselves out. You do have the Empress energy here, so you're going to be finding abundance in other things in your life. Tell me more about this Temperance card. I mean, the Temperance is just saying that regardless of whatever happens with this person, you're going to be content. You might realize that it's not your loss at all, and you might feel really good about that, actually. Last shuffle. So Queen of Pentacles upright with the Lovers. We have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus with Gemini energy here. So it's possible you're choosing to love yourself over this person. It's possible you're dealing with a Gemini. There is a lot of air energy on this board. But regardless, Sagittarius, just, whatever. But it's very possible that you're going to decide to love yourself. It's very possible you're going to choose yourself over this person once and for all. And that's going to balance things out. It's also very possible that you might, again, you are in this hangman energy during the month of December. I'm going to forewarn you, it does also look like for a small portion of you that you will continue to make sacrifices and to give to this connection and not receive anything in return. You might be purposely putting on the blindfold because it's easier to do that than to to address what you need to address, to see what you need to see, to acknowledge what's really happening right now, or this person. You might not want to see them for what they really are, because that might hurt too much. It is possible that, this person can continue to keep you right where they want you, and they can continue to have their cake and eat it too. And it's possible that you might be content with that, because a part of you might feel like that this person is just better in your life than not at all, and you'll take them how you can get them. And you might finally be feeling a little bit of peace after the storm. You're accepting this. You're accepting something you shouldn't accept. But by accepting it, you feel a little better about it. You're not completely happy, but you're not emotional. You're not crying over this person hurting you or losing them. That is a scenario. That is a situation for a small part of you. But I do feel like for the most part that you might just be choosing to love yourself at this time. You might be choosing to grow your own kingdom back, to be better for yourself, to work on your job, your career, your looks, your promotion, your hobbies, your skills, your self-worth, and your family life. And you might just find peace in that. You might find comfort, contentment, where you're not as ecstatic about how everything is, but for now, at least you're not in a bad place, right? You can appreciate what's around you. We're going to pull some advice, and then we're going to take a look at what you need to know, or what is coming towards you anywhere from now to the next 3 months. Could be 2 days, 2 weeks, or the whole 3 months, okay? Oh boy, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Your advice is the 5 of Cups. So, what are you not wanting to really let go of here, Virgo? What are you holding on to that is going to cause you significant pain? The advice, particularly for the 5 of Cups, is, to be plain and blunt, it's facing the loss. It's to face the loss. You need to face the loss. Because that's when you can move forward. More about this 5 of Cups. Oh my God, these cards are so psychic. I swear they're alive with us right now. They have to be. Clarified by the 4 of Pentacles upright with the 9 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Cups, about holding on to something you don't want to let go. That's why your advice is you have to face the loss so you're able to let go. 4 of Pentacles upright with 9 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Pentacles, you're holding on to something you don't want to let go. 9 of Cups in reverse, it is going to bring you pain. It is going to hurt. Okay, the longer you hold on to it, because eventually, no matter what, you're going to have to let it go. And the longer you hold on to it, you're just prolonging that pain. You're just prolonging it. Even if it takes you 10 days to 10 months to 10 years to start that journey of healing, every day you prolong it is another day added to that healing. So it's like you got to just get going with it, even if you don't want to face it, even if you feel like you're going to never heal, even if you're like, oh my goodness, it's been 2 years, or it's been this long, or it's been that long, I can't do this anymore. Not facing the loss, not seeing this person for who they really are, not seeing the situation for what it really is going to keep you in a place where you are not going to get the wish. Your wishes are not going to come true. You're not going to be fulfilled the longer you hold on to this. Fulfillment cannot happen if you're holding on to something that you should not be holding on to. Okay? It is about facing the loss, because the longer you hold on to it, you will end up mourning more. But you'll also regret it. You will regret all the time that you wasted. And I'm sure you probably already regret even giving this person a chance, meeting them, the time you wasted on them. But that regret and that remorse will grow and grow and grow the longer you allow your energy to entertain this idea of this person, okay? Now, what is super duper positive Virgo, is that what's coming towards you, it looks like new love. And what have we been talking about this whole time? A knight in shining armor. Ugh. You actually might actually get one this time. Anywhere from now to the next 3 months, because Knight of Cups is the Knight in Shining Armor card of tarot, which is unique that popped up, since that is literally what we've been talking about this whole time. Hence, these cards are alive. People can't tell me tarot and astrology are not real for the life of me. I give reads in my personal life all the time. I mean, I'm a tarot reader, and I'm telling you, I have clients that rate me 5-star across the board, and it's like, it's not me. I just talk for the cards. It's the cards. It's the cards. They're the ones who should be rated 5-star. They're the ones who told you what was happening. You know, people come back and they all say it happened just like you said it would. It's like, well, I didn't say it. I didn't do that. The cards did. Can't tell me tarot's not real. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. It doesn't have to be. It could just be in their birth chart. Oh my goodness. Yay! It is a new love. Okay. Clarified by the Ace of Swords upright with the Emperor. So we have Gemini, Aries, or Gemini. Why do I keep saying Aries? You've got to be dealing with an Aries. But Emperor is Aries energy, by the way. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with Aries energy with the Knight of Cups, which is water energy. So this is telling me this is going to be a new connection, and this is going to have love, emotions, good communication, and it's also going to be a relationship where it might have gender roles, which is weird, and maybe it's not like, oh, the female does the cooking and the man does the work. It doesn't have to be like that, but it's like you're both going to have a place and a purpose in the relationship with each other, and it's actually going to work out quite well because of that. You guys are going to fit like a puzzle together. You know, what you lack, they're going to be strong in. What they lack, you're going to be stronger in. And you guys are going to be able to be that couple that holds each other up. And this is this has emotions, communication, intellectual. I mean, this is a person you could have long conversations with. But it has a stability and an authoritative type of feeling with it as well, with that Emperor there. This is going to make you feel like you're getting control back over your life again. And this connection does look way more stable. If I were you, Virgo, I would kick this past person out of your mind, out of your life so fast. I'd get rid of them. I'd rip it up, because what you have coming towards you is actually somebody who could possibly save your life emotionally. And save your time for what we all have left of it, right? Time is very precious in life. It's the one thing we don't have control of. So I would make room for this new person. That is a very positive thing that's coming in. With the Ace of Swords too, this is a brand new opportunity. This is a brand new person. And this person is going to fulfill you in ways that this other jackass could never do. Woman, man, I don't care who it is. Jackass nonetheless, right? Okay. Let's pull cards from the Twin Flame deck. If they could say anything to you, let me get out of here. What would the person that's been on your mind say to you? If they could say anything to you, what would they say to you? Okay. So they said, I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. So this person might have known that they kind of gave you the short end of the stick, Virgo. They might be fully aware that they are not fully in this with you. They might be fully aware that you are a great person, but I don't think that this person is capable of being great to you, and I think that they know that. And I think they know that you deserve someone who is going to be that real knight in shining armor towards you. This person clearly has demons in their mind that they don't know how to stop hurting people. I'm sure they've hurt people in their past. Even if they claim they've been hurt, they might have been hurt because of what they did to their past persons. People are very good at making themselves look like the victim when they meet people. And we are in a day and age where people tend to have more partners than, what was ideal back in the past. So people always have you never meet anyone that really, it's rare. It does happen that people are true and authentic about their own shit, but people don't really attract new people by saying how horrible they were to their past person. So everyone always makes themselves look better than they were, right? And I think that this person does feel bad for doing everything that they put you through and wasting your time and doing that. At least they feel that, and at least they know you didn't deserve that. And then they said, something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. So like I said, I think that this person's lost, but like I said, when they had the feelings that, they had expectations for this relationship, and something's missing from them, something's not all there in this relationship, whatever they expected from it, whatever they thought this relationship would bring them, it didn't. And again, I'm going to emphasize this. I don't think it's you, Virgo. I think it's this person. They probably put the other people in their past through this too. I think that this is a person who just doesn't know how to fix themselves before they use other people as an emotional crutch. And then they just keep going through people, racking up all this emotional baggage, wrapping up all these memories, all these flaws, all these pains, all these arguments, and then all this guilt of hurting everyone that they touch. And it's because I think that this person is too codependent on relationships. And I think that they jump into things without really seeing it for what it is. And then they let themselves down and they let you down. And anyway, I hope that helps. I'm so sorry, but I'm excited to see the new love that comes into your life. Anyway, that is what I have for you guys, Virgo. And until next time, ciao.